Welcome. You're listening to Guided Animal Meditations for Humans. I'm your narrator, wildlife enthusiast, Digby Birdwhistle. For the next few minutes, I'll be guiding you as you drift away and envision a new world, a new life, and a fresh experience as another wonderful animal on this fine planet. Now please, take a moment, if you haven't already, to get comfortable and begin to let yourself relax. Take one big breath and exhale slowly. And now, we begin. It's a quiet day in New Zealand. A gentle breeze blows across the water and up the hill that you're standing on. You are a wandering albatross, and you are in a very good mood. Staring out across the rolling green hills, the ocean sparkles in the distance, and you can hear it calling your name. You've been on land resting and feeding for a little while now, and you know it's time to take flight again. With a few flaps of your magnificently large wings, you're off the ground. You feel the warm sun on your feathers as a light wind lifts you higher into the sky. The world below you is blue, endless, and inviting. You are free, and your spirit is light. Coasting through the sky, a smile comes across your face. You're built for flying, there's no doubt about that. With your 12-foot wingspan, you can fly for miles and miles without stopping. In fact, one time you flew nearly 4,000 miles in 12 days. Now that was a trip. This one won't be that long, you think? But then again, maybe it will be. There's no telling where the skies will send you. Reflecting on your past feats of flight has filled you with pride, and you confidently glide out, further and further from shore. A rumble in your belly lets you know that it's time for lunch, but you've still got a few miles to go before you reach your preferred feeding grounds in the deeper water. Charting a course out towards the horizon, you begin to use a particular flying technique called dynamic soaring. This is the preferred method of flying for albatross, as it allows you to preserve the most amount of energy. Up and into the wind you go, slowly gaining height. Then, with a quick, high-altitude turn away from the wind, you're propelled down toward the ocean until it's time to head back up and repeat the process all over again. It's simple physics, really, and you've got it down to perfection. With your wings locked into place, you barely have to move a muscle. Just a slight tilt here and there is all it takes to catch the wind just right. Yes, flying for a wandering albatross is quite easy. especially on a day like this one. The wind is just right, you think, as you continue to head outward and onward in your wide arcing pattern. After a few more minutes of perfectly executed dips, climbs, and turns, you begin to cast your eye toward the ocean surface. Looking closely, you see something shimmering below the gentle waves. Your belly begins to rumble as your mind realizes that there's a school of krill sitting there for the taking. Without hesitation, you adjust your wings and swoop down towards the ocean, splashing into the water with as much grace as you can muster. After a quick adjustment, you're happily seated amongst the waves, bobbing up and down and freely munching away at all of the krill around you. What a treat indeed! Without realizing it, you've begun to recite your favorite snacking song in your head. Krill, 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 yummy, juicy krill. It's in my beak, it's in my belly. It's such a treat and not that smelly. I scoop it up, it tastes so sweet. There's nothing that I'd rather eat. Krill, 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 krill. Yummy, juicy krill. After one more big scoop of krilly ocean water, you decide that you're quite full. A little burp confirms that fact, so with a couple flaps of your wings, you're out of the water and back into the sky. With a full belly and a full heart, you continue to glide over the ocean. Gazing out at the horizon, there's nothing but blue skies and white fluffy clouds for miles and miles. What a fantastic view you have. As the day continues, the wind picks up and you drift further and further along. At times, you're so at peace in the sky that you doze off. It's a nifty albatross trick to sleep and fly, but you can only do it for a few seconds at a time. Still, you find it restful to get some shut-eye here and there, all while you continue to make progress on your journey. Waking up from one of these mid-flight slumbers, something catches your eye up ahead. Is that land? Your curiosity grows as you get a better look and see an island in the distance. What a surprise! You begin to get excited as you approach the island's cliffs and see a dozen or so wandering albatrosses perched on them. Joining them on the rocky ledges, your excitement peaks as you recognize the familiar faces of friends, some of whom you haven't seen in quite some time. What a fortunate thing to have stumbled across such good company. Basking in the afternoon sun, you trade stories of the sea and sky, smiling and laughing the whole time. As the day draws to a close, you prepare to take off again, bidding farewell to your friends. You stretch your wings and take flight, the feeling of wind in your feathers. You rise higher and higher, ascending towards the clouds. The world below you fades away, and you are alone in the vast sky. You close your eyes and let yourself glide on the currents, feeling the freedom of flight. You are at peace, content to wander and explore. As the sun sets, you catch a glimpse of the distant horizon. The sky is ablaze with hues of orange, pink, and purple. You pause for a moment, taking in the beauty of the world around you. What a day it has been. What a joy it is to roam the skies and to share a moment with friends. As you let out a big sigh, you conclude that the open ocean sky is a truly wondrous place, and that you are a very lucky albatross. With a new sense of gratitude, you continue your journey with your head up, wings out, and a smile from ear to ear. Could there be a happier little albatross on Earth? No, I don't think there could be. Well now, wasn't that nice? I hope you enjoyed spending a few minutes inside the mind of a wandering albatross. As always, I'm wildlife enthusiast Digby Birdwhistle. Thanks for listening, and remember, when life gets as crowded as a busy sky, you can always take a minute to relax like a happy little albatross.